Hello, guys. Hello, hello. And guess who's awake? Yes, I am awake. Unbelievable. Yeah. No, my voice is not awake, though. Not yet. Jesse Jackhammer, shout out to you. Connor, hello. We've got Michelle Thomas, hello. Edward Brown, shout out to you. Dylan, hello. Leeds 2022, hello to you. Yeah. Still fairly tired from yesterday, I'm not going to lie. Everright, hello. Dave, you should have skipped this stream. Lol, I'm still tired. Yeah, I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow, so that's why I've done tonight. Hadrian K, shout out to you. Thank you for DMing me. Yeah, you're more than welcome to join the Wrestling League. We'll do a spin for you in a momento. We'll just get everybody up to speed, and I'll let you know what the rules are. I am watching this movie right now, by the way, but I can put it back to the start on TV. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, I've got it set up. I'm just watching something on YouTube at the moment. But hello to everybody in the chat. Yes, Spider-Man 2 is the watch along today. I thought quite a chilled out little stream. Like yesterday, well, this morning, for a lot of us in the UK, was mental. I've watched back the 5 minutes of me sleeping. Very therapeutic. Loved the reaction of people in the chat. Quick, go to Dave's, let him know that Dave's asleep. Very, very good. Hello, Sam. Yeah, I was going to actually start the stream like that. I'm back into the original position. So, yeah, we're back with the back door behind me with Jeff Hardy and all that lot. I want to talk about Jeff Hardy as well, because obviously there's a big, massive talking point about him on Double or Nothing, looking a lot out of it. The fact that he just didn't look like he was there. There was that bit where he sat in the corner of the ring, wasn't moving. The referee even had to go check on him. Yeah, there was something amiss with Jeff Hardy last night, and it has brought a lot of attention to him particularly. So yeah, we'll probably pinpoint all the talking points of last night's pay-per-view. Obviously, you'll want to know where you are in the Wrestling League. Obviously, we've got Adrian K back in the chat. Well, he's just disappeared again. But shout out to him. Good to hear. Yes, Michelle. Shout out to you, dude. Yeah, so look, I'm a lot more awake now than what I have been. No, it's just so much fun. Yeah, I actually got some decent sleep for a change, so that's good. But my voice is still pretty much croaky. I've sent in my video into Web. It's a car crash. It is completely. Oh my god! Wait till you see it. I think it's cringe, absolute cringe. But hello. Jeff Hardy drinking drugs again. He looked smashed. I don't know what we're up with him. I don't like to speculate, but are you guys watching Tobey Maguire? Yes, this is the second one of the Tobey Maguire movies. This is Sam Raimi, Spider-Man. We're going to go through the entire series bit by bit whenever we can. So we're doing Spider-Man 2. We've already done Spider-Man watch along. But we do a chilled out stream. Watch a little bit of this. So it just felt cool. Just felt like the right choice at this moment in time. So, right, without further ado, we're going to have a look at the Wrestling League table. Shout out to you, Agent K. We've missed you, dude. How have you been? Alright, just to explain then, quickly to Agent K what the Wrestling League is. Basically, you get 4 wrestlers, 1 female, 3 males, from any company. A lot of the good ones have already gone though, so your picks will be like the dregs left. I think there is Ruby Soho left. I think there's Serena Deeb left. I think in the men's there's Andrade and stuff like that. So there is a few people left. I think there's Randall Keith Orton and Riddle. Dave, you should send that part of the stream where you were sleeping. You can imagine. Here's my talent, guys. Enjoy 5 minutes of me sleeping. Yeah, it would have been the hottest minute of entertainment around. Yeah, it's just great. Can we start the film now? No, Edward, just in a minute. Let me get people up to date with the results, and then we'll crack on with that. Great, Dave. I'm going to be a dad. Congratulations, Adrian K. Well done. Wow. That is amazing. Oh, congratulations to you, dude. That is amazing news. Wow. That's awesome, my friend. Wow. That is cool. I bet you're over the moon, dude, aren't you? I bet you are. I bet you're excited. Yeah, you won't be once it's born and it's shitting in nappies and waking you up at 3 o'clock in the morning. You won't be happy about that, but hey, enjoy it for now. I'm only kidding, mate. It's all fun. It's all good fun. Right, the Wrestling League stuff. Right, so this is basically, we've got 32 people. Adrian, you want to play. Basically, you get 4 wrestlers randomly selected by the Wheel of Fun. And then, obviously, you get a point for that wrestler being on the show, either it be Raw, SmackDown, AEW, whichever. You get a point for that. You'll get a point if they have a match. If they win their match, you get an extra 2 points, so you could get 3 points per wrestler, and so on and so forth. Best thing to do, there is a video on it, which totally explains it better than what I can right now. So just go back on the back catalogue, go to the stream where it says Wrestling League, the first one, and it explains absolutely everything you need to know on that stream. But this is the table after AEW. And yeah, I told you it would change. I told you there was massive changes. Sadly, the people at the bottom are the guys who have only got like WWE stars. So that is crazy. Brody's down to the bottom place. We've got David C. What had quite an interesting night. He's up to 12 points now. Gilly's on 12 points. Biggest movers though, as you can see at the top of the table. Obviously, just look out where you are in the league. Michelle's gone up to 24th with 19 points. Just don't think who's in the chat right now. But like at least 22. It hasn't been doing too well. You're on 17 points. People what got in the predictions over the weekend have really benefited from it. It's that top 10 where all the changes have happened. I mean, Austin 316 was third for ages. He's now out of the top 10. We've got Jesse and 50-50 on 40, Normal Guy on 42. Got James and Connor locked together on 44 points. Dylan's jumped from being quite near the bottom to the top. Had an amazing. Obviously, we've got to spin him again because he loses CM Punk because he's a champion. So we have to do a spin today for him. Harley, who's been in like 14th position, is jumped into 4th. I'm in 3rd, luckily enough. Probably shouldn't be there, but we've got Shaquem and Sam joint top, 54 points each. We've got 2 more shows till the end of this month. So we've got Monday Night Raw and NXT, and then this month is over and we crown our first solo champion. The tag teams, like I said, do not start until Wednesday. So that is it all up to date. It could still go absolutely anywhere. It's still all over the place. Thanks so much, mate. Woo, Hulu took down Spiderman 2. Now I've got to find my DVD. Wow. It's on Amazon Prime as well, I think. I was talking to Undisclosed over email, and he's actually deleted his YouTube channel. So he's going to fix it. Okay. All right. Okay. That's why he's been missing for a while. Okay. Here's the link Good one, Connor. That is awesome. Adrian K, that is for you, my friend. 50/50 TV, great to see you, mate. Yeah, so yeah, we're pretty much up to date with all that. Obviously, Raw tonight. We've got obviously Bobby would get Connor some points for being in a contract signing. I assume that Seth Rollins and Cody will be on TV tonight and all of that good stuff. Lacey Evans is making a debut tonight, a re-debut. So, yeah, there's loads of points still available. That table can change yet again. Dark Knight, hello, shout out to you. So, yeah, I expect a lot more changes. That table is forever moving. Like I said, like Wednesday stream, we will be doing a Wednesday stream this week, and it will be the respin. A respin for everybody. So please, in this stream's comment section, not in the chat, because I'm not writing down in the chat, in the comment section, put the wrestler that you want to trade in. It makes it easy for me, and then I can set up that wheel for Wednesday night. So if you're trading a wrestler, please use the comment section below. All you need to do is put in the wrestler that you want to trade out of your 4. Ethan Page is awesome. Didn't do you that great in your table though. You're still out of there. Not really in with a chance in this first month. Yeah, it's in the inaugural month. First champion to be crowned, and that will be in Wednesday's live stream, where I will reveal who the first champion is, and we will kickstart the tag team part of it. So all good stuff on that one. But we're not here just to talk about that. Kieran, hello. Shout out to you, dude. We're here to talk about Spider-Man 2. Sam Raimi. I'll have to get up some information on it. Dave, are we really sleep? You were really sleepy last night, mate. Though you fell asleep for 5 minutes, but I enjoyed it, mate. I'm glad you got entertainment out of me sleeping. Trust me, because the dream that I had, yes, Sam, it was about you. How are the Kings in real life stepping up for next month? Well, you're not doing too bad. You're getting some major points there, 50/50. And I'm obviously in the mix. So, yeah, we should be good. But it depends on which wrestler you want to get rid of in your group. I want rid of Nyla Rose. I'll tell you that straight up. Nyla Rose is the one I want out. My new tag team parents are foreskin fairies. Parent, you mean partners? Tag team partner. Where's your tag team partner? Dave, can we start, please? I'm only asking because I'm going between 2 streams. You're going between 2 streams. Why? What other stream are you on? We are going to start in a minute. Trust me. Just give me 5 seconds to sort shit out. Spider-Man 2. Right. Let's just stop this one. Boom. Right. Right, has everybody got the film ready? Ready. Let me know if everybody's ready to go and we'll crack on. Because Edward's getting a bit not handsy. Dave, I think I'm just about your losing the final. I just think I'm just about losing the final. Byron, sad parents. All right, okay. I've completely moved on. I don't even think about the Champions League final anymore. Actually, watching the parade yesterday made me so absolutely proud of Liverpool. How they celebrated Liverpool's cup wins is absolutely phenomenal. People what went to support Liverpool was fantastic. You would never think we lost the Champions League final. Okay, I found my DVD. I used to work at a video store back in 2000s. I bought a bunch of discounted DVDs back then. Dave, the dream about me, Dave. Was my dream about you, Michelle? I don't know. I do not know. What have I got competition in the chat? Oh, jeez. Nolene is live on TikTok. Nolene is live on TikTok. Oh, good for Nolene. Good for Nolene. I've been on her lives before. She's all right. Right. Okay. I'm just getting some information up. Spider-Man 2, 2004. Directed by Sam Raimi. Box office, it made 789 million. So it's all good. There we go. Starring Tobey Maguire, Kirsten Dunst, and all of that good stuff. So we're going to go. If you're ready to go, let's go. So in 1, 2, 3, boom, press play. We're doing it. We're into Spider-Verse. We're doing it. Spider-Man 2. Come on, baby. I think it's nostalgia factor of the Hardys makes Jeff go point spinner as he usually wins for top go pop. I don't know. He looked fucking drugged up. He looked absolutely off his fucking face, to be honest with you. Anybody watching Stranger Things? I'm on episode 4. I tried to get it up on my freebie thing, and it wasn't working. Needed to keep trying. I was going to watch the first episode today and didn't get round to it. I tried to watch Batman and it was boring. I was bored. I couldn't get into it. I don't like it. I thought it was very boring. I love Batman and this film didn't do nothing for me. This is my favourite Spider-Man movie, mainly because of Doc Ock. Yes, I love this film. The following interviews are coming. Oh, come on, get off the way. We are starting. Shaquem, absolutely nothing, mate. It's just you've just started. Press play on the movie, so you've missed nothing. Dave, I had a dream about Liv Morgan. Did you wet the bed? Was it a sticky dream? I am too, Dave. All right, Michelle. Michelle dreams about me every night. Bet not do. DVDs were amazing. Their extra content were my favourite things. This is a DVD. Got it for £1. Well, no, I've had it for a while, actually. I'm trying to sort this out. For some reason, I am extra white today. No, go back to being white. There we go. Shaquem, 23, shout out to you. Everright, what? The Batman was fantastic, Dave. I've got to get past that first half. Yeah, that first bit was crap. And it lost me interest. I really look for films what are going to grab me from the word go. That did not grab me. It literally, I was trying to watch it and I was like more busy on my phone. So I turned it off. I will probably try and watch it again at a later date, but that first half an hour of it was shit. It was crap. I got bored. You really, when it comes to films, you've got to grab me in that first 10, 20 minutes. Or I'm done. Dave, where's James? He's probably still asleep, dude. No, James. He's not a comic book fan, though, to be fair. So he'll probably float by later. I like the Nickelback song at the end of Spider-Man 1. Yes, that is cool. Send me a hero to save me. Retro D-Man, shout out to you. Agent K, right, we'll do the spins for Agent K right now while we're just starting this film. Okay, so I have a monster I bought when I got groceries, and I am not falling asleep. Not like me. There is that hero to save us. I am not going to start here and wait. Matt to Gaming, shout out to you. It's Temp. I've been in here for a long time. I know, I've seen you before, dude. Welcome back. Hello. The Batman movie, it's the best Batman movie, hands down. I used to be this one, but Back to the Future is the one, number one. It's a slow burner, like all good crime dramas. Just couldn't get into it. I just weren't invested. It's mainly my own fault, but I will get round to it eventually. You grew up, Matt. Temp. You grew up. I'm going to call you Temp because I can't really read your name. Dave, in real sleep, some sleep ASMR for people. Yeah, honestly, anybody who needed to sleep last night could just completely use that 5 minutes. I'm going to do it. I'm going to be doing live ASMR streams in the future where I'm just asleep. It's going to be awesome. Because the views will go sky high, I tell you. Usually don't drink energy drinks, but those monsters are cool. Which one did you get? I like the green one, the original one. Ballyhoo to William Mency, shout out to you, my friend. Was 4 when it came out, 4 years old. It was Spiderman fan forever. Wow, the chat is going absolute super chat fast. So, whoa, where's my phone? Right, let's do the spins for Adrian K. I have a new girlfriend, and this girlfriend I've got is a keeper. Her name is Skylar. Wow, that's amazing, dude. Shout out to you. If you were single, I was going to introduce you to Michelle. Retro Man 2, sweet. Listen to 5 Seconds of Summer. What, that for sleep? Oh, where is my spinning thing? Right, we're going to do this for Adrian K. Your 4 picks, Adrian. Are you ready? Get a pen. A bit of paper, dude. Always welcome new people. You're not going to get many points for the first off. Because obviously there's only 2 shows, but obviously you're going to be around for the next one. We start from 0 again on Wednesday, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. There's not many male wrestlers left, but we'll go. It's for Adrian K. You got Brody King. First one in, Brody King. The pen's not working. First one down, Brody King. Me and Casey have a date planned, so not going to be. So I've got to be romantic. All right, competition obviously doesn't mention it for ages. As soon as somebody says that they've got a girlfriend in chat, he comes up with it. Amazing, amazing. Just a sec. Right, I've got your name down anyway. You've got Brody King from AEW to start off with. So we spin again. Who's Casey? Yeah, we've been asking that same question. Got Montez Ford, which is not a bad one. Street Profits get quite a few points and title opportunities each week. Montez Ford. There's still lots of new names what I need to put down into the list. I wasn't really expecting adding new people to the game today, to be quite honest with you. Body's King. Yeah. Would have got your points last night as well. But sadly, we weren't playing. So, last of the males. One good thing, you could get Serena Deeb. What are we spinning for? Oh, this is just for Adrian K's Fantasy Wrestling League. Don't worry, nobody else is pretty much doing. You got Nick Jackson. That is your males. One half of the Young Bucks. We've still got a spin for Dylan because he's now lost CM Punk. Got Jonah Jameson. Peter Parker's gone for a job at the Daily Bugle. Well, he works there. Let's just get rid of this wrestling. Let's edit here. Nick Jackson has gone. That's the females. Right, I will go through it again. Dave, do you miss Johnny? Johnny who? Who's Johnny? Got Carmella. Carmella? That's not bad. She needs more TV time, though. So, Adrian K, listen up. This is to you. Dave, me and Wrestling Resolution doing a video tomorrow afternoon. Cool. Shout out to you. So, Brody King, Montez Ford, Nick Jackson, and Carmella are your picks. Adrian K. There are your picks. You'll start earning points tonight. So there you go. Carmella has gone from that one. Which has still got Sharina Deeb, Ruby Riott, and Doudrop. Dave, do you miss Dr. Pal? Miss Dr. Pal? Who's Dr. Pal? Who's that? Yeah. Johnny Cena, bum, bar, bum. Oh, yeah, one half of the Young Bucks, yeah. Breaking news, FIFA have commissioned an independent report into the scenes that delayed Saturday's Champions League final between Liverpool. Yeah, have you seen all that stuff? Liverpool fans weren't in the wrong there. There was a lot of bollocks going off. Temp says, I wonder what happened to a few wrestlers like Mel, Awesome, Kong, Kip, Sabian. Marco Stunt's gone. His contract's expired and AEW were parted ways. Awesome Kong, she's retired to be a mum. She did a last wrestling match in NWA, I believe. Gail Kim, I think she went up against. The last Kip Sabian, he's doing a stint now where he's got a bag over his head for a while. He'll be back wrestling soon, though, I reckon. I think he's injured. And that's Miro's out injured. So there's your answer to them questions. So happy that Punk won AEW Championship. It feels like I'm 11 again. Yeah, CM Punk in a not really an impressive match, to be fair. But still, there you go. He still won. William says, nice that a report will fill none of fucks given. Files the wood salad investigation. The wood salad. Oh my god. So this is Adrian K. Not Adrian K. This is Dylan. Do spin for Dylan now. Dylan, who has lost him. He's lost him. Due to him becoming a champion. Which happens. You become a champion, you get 10 points. He got a massive 18 points. But he wasn't the highest scorer last night. I think I've lost every single piece of paper. Where are they all gone? Yeah, it's the only thing when you've got like loads of sheets of paper with everything bloody written on. I lose half of what I should have. Unfortunately, you won't be able to join the tag team thing because we need extra players for that. You will be on your own, Billy No Mates. So, where is Bill? So many bits of paper. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. What has happened? I've lost a bit of paper. I am losing my mind. We've got a watch along going off. Right, that I need that. Alright, I've put it back in. Right, we're sorted, we're organised. Right, so this spin is for Dylan. So Dylan, listen up, this is your wrestler. You've got Ortiz. It's not the greatest, but we have to replace your champion. So that is your guy, it's Ortiz. We'll replace the CM Punk. There we go. Obviously, I'm going to have to update these things. So we are running out of wrestlers rapidly. Like I said, if you want to trade in your wrestler on Wednesday, make sure that you put it in the comment section below of this stream. And then we'll go from there. I can add them all to the wheel, and then we'll do the respin on Wednesday. So there we go. That's what's going to happen. Days wants to play, does he? He'll have to come into the stream and play. And he'd have to turn up. Who's your wrestler? What do you want to play, Temp? If you want to play, dude, more than welcome to. But Temp, right, rather than me doing it now, make sure that you're available on Wednesday night when I'm streaming the actual Fantasy League stuff. Join then, and we'll add you in. Okay? Add Days in. I can't just add Days in. He needs to be here. What one is on top? I will go into that in a minute. We've got Peter Parker going to the trash can at the end. We've got oh my God, Kirsten Dunst. It is MJ. She's still there. Don't know who I should trade. Spiderman killed my dad back, and now I'm sad. Shut up, Harry, you drama queen. Ha! I'm going to marry Jonas' son, the astronaut. Okay. Everett, are you my tag team partner? I might need help knowing who to swap. It is time to say goodbye. To Von Wagner. I need someone who isn't seemingly invisible. Yeah, but Von Wagner gets you points. He actually got you points last week. So you might be making a mistake. But honestly, put it in the comment section, not in this chat, because I can't keep up with it. Put it in the comment section, just the wrestler that you want to get rid of. Or if you are in the Wrestling League group on Twitter, put it in there. Then I can keep an eye on it. I'm an indie wrestler. You're an indie wrestler. Cool. Oh, so also wrestle. So that's we'll see. All right, cool. Nice one. Good question. Basketball sucks. Floundercock. At the same time, I really don't give a shit. But I'm still the Celtics because Celtics kind of sounds like hell tits, and boob behind bars. That's a great manta there, and there's only me will ever read anything like that out. Dave, did you see the news? What about Michelle? What about which news? Drop in your news comment. I have to drop this because it's that the light. I'll get you so much light from the side. It's unreal. Adrian K is going to be a dad. I have the utmost respect for that man and a great superhuman being. Who do you have keeping all mine so far? I will do that in a minute. Dave reads that and doesn't laugh. He's dead inside. I'm still tired. So the conversation need to actually do what I advertised on the tin here, because actually, YouTube did send me a message that basically it was a bot, a glitch in their system saying that that the stream what got taken down shouldn't have been taken down. It shouldn't have been made private. It was actually a glitch at their side, and that I could have put it back up, but I already deleted it. So there you go. If Cameron Grimes gets you points, then I guess I'm going to the moon. Cameron Grimes won't get you points. He's a champion. I am not in a group on Twitter. Sad news. I can add you to it. Retro. Just add the wrestling group, which is Dave in Fake Life. Go find that. If you're not following him on Twitter, you need to follow him on Twitter and do that way. But I can add you to it. It's not a problem. I'm not in the group. I just read that. Dave, do you mind jogging my memory on my wrestlers? I've saved on my phone, but my screenshot. Yes, sure. Well, got Peter Parker in his little room. Just rented off a Ukrainian bloke, and he doesn't pay his rent. I want to rent. The portrait of the Mona Lisa in France. Okay. That's a cool answer. Get me Cody. Can you get me Cody? No, I've got Cody. You can't have him. He's mine. Shut up. Ain't getting him. The only person I'm putting up is Nyla Rose. Michelle looks like a mean Elisa. Weird, huh? Retro and me, I will add you. Where is Dark Knight? Just trying to find Dark Knight's team. That many bits of paper with people random stuff on it. Yeah, here you go. This is Dark Knight's team. So listen up. Open up your ears. It is Tamasha Champa, Ludwig Kaiser, Andre Chase, and Shayna Baszler. So I'll repeat that. Tommaso Ciampa, Ludwig Kaiser, Andre Chase, and Shayna Baszler. So that's your team. Personally, I wouldn't really mess around with that too much. So I think Ciampa's going to get quite a little bit of TV time, and Kaiser's always on TV. I get your Adam Cole. Oh, somebody's already got Adam Cole. I'm never ever joining Twitter. It's disgusting, some of the stuff that people write on there. I generally feel that it's a bad mental health. You can stay away from it. I avoid all confrontation if I can. If you do put a comment, which I found out only recently, like last week, that people take stuff to heart and then they're like, why are you getting involved? I saw something on Twitter today what kind of bowled my piss a little bit. Connor knows. But it's about certain member of WEP. Why don't we do a wild card? Basically, because he's crying because he didn't get into the final. I think you can all work that out. Dave, I followed Dave in Fake Life. Well, that's where the Wrestling League is. It's actually created by me on my normal account, so I'll just find you and I'll add you. Adrian, are you concerned all about your children being born in these post-pandemic society? Not to mention, we do not know any of the side effects will be due to the COVID or the antiviral shot. That is not even a question. No is the answer. I've just had close friends have a child in this pandemic era, and that baby's completely fine. Dark Knight, do you have option to block people if you don't want it on your timeline, but it's your choice? If you're not happy with Twitter, don't go on it. But social media, any kind of social media, is toxic. So we've got Doc Ock in his normal state, getting an interview by Peter Parker. It's just lovely to feel. We're going to the laundromat. It's got some quite heavy reading there. And he's chosen the... I have no idea what he's actually reading. Can't read that title. And he's washed his Spiderman suit. Very interesting. But then his boxer shorts are now the colour of his spider suit. His whites, he's put his whites in with the colours. Oh my god, drama. Michelle, why are you worried? My sister Mary, meth addict, birthday in June 16. Love how you dropped that in. She has been clean now for 7 months. Hopefully she stays clean. She's not really a meth addict then. She was a former meth addict. William, I'll be 50. God, I am old, mate. I am so an expert on Twitter, pal. I just think that I had an account once, but I put it in Twitter search, and latest on the subject is increased nastiness. Look at the hotel they're expecting to pay, and it's like run down. So he's going to see MJ at the theatre. And here comes the Bruce Campbell cameo. We saw him in the last movie. We can see him again in this one. Not get Adam Cole up only for Dave to get me Cody. Oh, you'd put Adam Cole up to get Cody. We're not doing trades like that. Nah. I'm not doing trades between people because it just gets messy, gets complicated, and people just, I just can't be arsed with it, to be honest. Spinning a wheel on Wednesday, you put one wrestler that's not getting your points in your team. Simple as that. Now I know what William is talking about. I have addicts on both sides of my family. We are all mental. I am not so worried about myself, it's to be honest with you. It's just people who struggle. I can't imagine what it is like going to school now with Facebook. I couldn't cope. Bullying's next level shit now because you're not just getting bullied at school. You could come home from school, you could hide away in your room, and you could get away from it. But now, with social media, how do you get away from it? You click on your phone. The bullying continues on social media. It's disgusting, and it does need to stop. Not about catching COVID again because I've had COVID. I wouldn't worry about COVID too much. It's not. It's calmed down a lot now. Just keep your hands sanitized. Wear your mask whenever you feel that you need to. Just do all the stuff that you've always done. You should be fine. Sister Terry June. Okay. William NCO said my sister went through a horrific, horrible situation here recently. She is bouncing back slowly, but I have to say, mate, I am so proud of her. Terry. Hello, Gregor John. Hello to you, my friend. I hope you are well. So, Pit Pack is having a right do try to get to this theatre to watch MJ. MJ is literally distraught because he can't make it. Gets there in a battered old car. Oh yes, social media is evil. My son avoids it like the plague. You should. I wished I didn't. I didn't have it, to be honest. So many arguments are caused by flipping a message on Facebook. I am not giving him up. Not as. Dave, how was the pay per view? I don't know. I fell asleep. It was good. It was really good, actually. Just the last hour was a bit of a toll. TV shows, films, Ray are looking forward to most. I'm looking forward to Christopher Nolan. Okay, I didn't really catch that. Honest with social media, I am old. I don't care. No one to impress anyone would care. What it said is dead. Excited for Hell in a Cell? Yes, should be really good. Traditional Spiderman song played by an Asian woman with a violin, and she's doing it badly. Oh yeah, YouTube just reminded me Chelsea have officially now got new owners. Complete earlier today. Yep, that is true. Shout out to Chelsea. It's amazing news. No longer. Right, you foot. Retro Demon, shout out to you. There we go. The fake one has responded. I need to actually put it back to my main account. Can't stay on the fake account. So Peter Parker stuffed it up, and here's the astronaut fella. Connor, shut up. I love Real Madrid. What are you on about? That goal was offside, by the way. Hello, James Chadwick. Awake. How you doing, dude? Hope you're fine. Good night, Dave. All right, Michelle. Shout out to you, dude. Have a good rest, or whatever else he's got planned today. Not basically Dark Knight. Effing astronaut. Or F auto correct. Spider-Man's having trouble with his web. Oh, and he's crashed. And Burn, Spider-Man's not having a great day. Bruce Campbell is such a cutie. I saw him at a con 7 years ago. Quite the actor. Very funny. Very funny guy. Like it when he stars in Sam Raimi movies. I love Army of Darkness. It's one of my faves. I have 30, 50 people from ages of 6 to 34 who call me dad. And it's all true. Oh God, ever. I'd like to watch that. Spider-Man's got a lift. Do 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 do. Nice costume. It chafes. Had my tea, then fell asleep. I bet you did. At least you didn't do it in front of like people on a live stream like I did. Not biologically. Did I get 10 points for Adam Cole? Britt Baker? No, because they're not championships, dude. They're not titles. They will not be defended. They're not official. They were just like a commemorative thing. So no, they don't count. They were like gifts. They're not. I doubt they defend them. I haven't heard that there's plans to defend them as proper titles. So no, they don't count as 10 points, dude. No, can't count it. It's a Hell in a Cell this weekend. Yes, Sunday. This Sunday coming. So we had me falling asleep at AEW. We will have me falling asleep at Hell in a Cell. So awesome. That was funny. Well, for me, I didn't even know. I don't even, I can't remember the dream. I literally cannot remember. But I just remember just like waking up and thinking, shit. It's like, oh crap, I've legit fallen asleep. Fuck. Ed would just put 40 pounds of muscles, he would be legit. He's all skin and bone, is Edward. But yeah, I'm not. I wouldn't complain. He's probably flyweight in boxing terms. I have booked off Monday. I want to watch Sunday wrestling event ever, as they usually finish at 4 a.m. UK, and in work at 9. And this will be at least 2 hours less than AW last night. Yeah, exactly. So you're looking around about 3.5 hours for LNSL, which I actually did quite easily on Sunday night. It was that last hour that really got to me and really caused my eyes to shut. There was no water in the world what saved me. Oh my God, did not know it was Hell in a Cell this weekend. I need to change my day off to Monday, not Tuesday. Yes. Got my dermatology test back. I am 100% an arsehole. Come from a long line of arseholes. Cool. My name is James. Ate that night. So we're going to the presentation of the wonderful. Anybody lost a large roll of $20 bills? Well, we found the rubber band. How long did AEW go on for last night? I hear Fulham got relegated. Well, it was on. Got promoted and relegated all in the same night. Yes, it were the stream actually finished at around. Well, we finished at 6 hours 15 minutes. I think the pay per view were about 5 hours long. Incredible, and a lot of it was shit. A lot of it was needless crap. I don't think we needed Darby Allin versus Kyle O'Reilly. I thought that was just a waste of time. I don't really think we needed the Sammy Guevara match added. I felt like there were just things what were just there. We could have done without. What if I add James were related? and we could be amazing. My ancestors got to duck out of England. James' ancestors said fuck it and stayed. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, I am on the toilet. Lol, he's got the shits. Connor has officially got the shits. Boo, 7th. I want my fucking 4th place back. Yes, you're in 7th place, dude. It's a lot of things, mostly pleasuring myself on planes. Also asked for a blanket. Lol, headphones still existed. That sounds ridiculous, Lol. Imagine being in that crowd. It wasn't even as long as WrestleMania. I think 36 was like 8 hours. 8 hours long. Fucking ridiculous. Absolute stupid. And people shit on WWE for meaningless matches. Yeah. There was a lot of meaningless matches last night. Darby Allin and Kyle O'Reilly didn't need to be on that pay-per-view. That match wasn't needed. I felt that was just there. Just felt like some of them were matches what could have been on Dynamite. I am out of honey, running to the store, making honey ham. Okay. Could literally fly to New York from UK whilst it was on. Yes. Ooh, some fast touches. Some fan touching Zaya Brookside's backside during her entrance. WWE best find that fan. Ban him for life. No one should ever touch someone without permission. F that fan. Happens all the time. Did you see the football, James? With the woman trying to beat up. I don't know. In a game, she was trying to beat a Chelsea game. I think she was trying to beat up the other team's player. Very funny. Days done 6.5. Yes, that's what he put down. I can understand. He's not a big hardcore fan. He's not into the high spots and unnecessary high spots, and he's probably under the influence of probably that there was matches what didn't need to be there, so he's marked it down low because of that. See if I can change that because I look a little bit. I looked a bit fuzzy, to be quite honest. I didn't look as clean as I did last night, which is weird. Was that Johnny? We don't talk about Johnny. No. We don't talk about Johnny. He was a twat one day, 'cause he liked Chris Benoit. Then we sent him away. So Harry Osborn screaming. Spiderman comes to save him, but that didn't go down too well. Spider-Man's trying to stop Doc to Octavius. Gets crashed into a wall. Everything's crashing. Oh no, it's going to kill his partner, his wife. She's dead. Oh my god, what have I done? His outfit is the little sensor at the top has now gone off. Spider-Man's at the control panel. He's going to pull it. You know what happens at control panels? It's like gold dust. Remember when he got attached to a control panel? We are on another Johnny Gargano. Is amazing. I don't know any other Johnny. Neither do I. I usually don't drink energy drinks, but I needed a boost. Says ever right. Shout out to you. Connor, how are you, mate? Hope you are okay. Robert Lee, showing concern to our very own Connor. We're all good. I feel like we've survived AEW last night. I feel like especially me. I feel like I'm like a survivor of that pay per view. We fell, but we got back up. We soldiered on, and we lived to tell the other day. Once I knew I'd fallen asleep, I had to go and get an image of that and put it on Twitter. You know what? It's like live and let live. Come on, take it on the chin. Wow, this bit is so out of right. There's a bit where they're in the surgery, and Doctor Octavius is on the table with the mechanical arms, all stretchered up. This is scary. This is straight out of the Evil Dead. So we've got a chain saw going into the metal. This is not going too well. The arms are attacking. A lot of screaming. This is a kid's movie, by the way. Mechanical arms attacking people, throwing them across the room. Throw blood in this, and this because so. Yeah, thanks. I am tired. AW always puts on a way too long pay per views. Thank fuck there's only 4 a year. But that's the reason why they do it. But we've got one next month, haven't we? We've got Forbidden Door, which is an extra added one, which we didn't really need, but we're going to get anyway. So weird that they didn't do something with that last night. But fair enough. Anthea, obviously, Stokely, but all elite. We had Rush on the show. Massive debuts for people last night. Wardlow is now all elite, even though he was all elite, but storyline kayfabe is now officially all elite. Red Stuff, what did you think of that match? What did you think? Because that match, the way that he delivered the power bombs, the 10 freaking power bombs, did that look like bye bye MJF? What's your thoughts on that? Usually when somebody gets a massive beat down like that, and it was massive, that they're leaving the company, that the doorway is like, there you go, fuck off. What do you think? What do you think? I know his contract's not up until January 2024, but with the way the disputes are going on, if it's a shoot, a shoot, then something is happening. I don't know. What's your thoughts? I didn't like WrestleMania. It should be 2 nights, to be fair. Don't think WrestleMania should be 2 nights. That second night was a drag. I couldn't finish that stream off. I was tired. Both WWE overbook stuff, make stuff too long, but for different reasons. I look forward to the next AEW pay-per-view. So hyped for Rush in AEW. I have been saying him and Andrade should be a team for ages. That's cool. I've never seen Rush wrestle, to be quite honest with you, so I don't really know that much about him. But if it works, it works. AEW has seen something. Obviously, we were questioned by Andrade. MJ is definitely getting written off. Sean Rossap said that MJF texted him after the match. He left the pay-per-view early and flew back to New Jersey. Okay, so there you go. It felt like his last match for AEW. That's what I got out of it. That's what a lot of people are reporting on today, that it felt very much like when you leave a company, you leave on your back. You get over the guy that's you're facing. And he definitely did that. Gets taken out on a stretcher. Yeah, feels like MJF will not be going back to AEW. So he'll probably still get paid. He's got a contract, but doesn't look like AEW will be using him in the near future. Could be completely wrong. Could be still a work, but I think it's not now. After seeing that match and thinking about it and the way he took 10 powerbombs, you're a flipping heel. And one of the pillars of your company, you're taking that from Wardlow. Doesn't work, does it? Doesn't look great for you as a character going forward. MJF versus Roman. And MJF would get straight into NXT. If he came to WWE, he would not get straight on to Raw or SmackDown. I can tell you that's for straight. He'd have to go through NXT. But any money is going to get Punk versus Omega. Whenever Omega's back, ready to go, that is definitely something. We need to. All we need now is Dragon Lee Rush brother to join them. Dragon Lee. Wow, that's a great name. Well, Doc Ock is born. Just realised now that his mechanical arms have taken control. To be fair, MJF wanted more money without a contract extension. Everyone in wrestling knows you can't do that. Sean Rossap even agreed with that. Yeah, God, do you imagine him going to Vince and asking for more money? Good luck with that. Vince would march him straight out of his office. Yeah, fired. Yeah, you can't. What? Wrestling doesn't have a union, so there's absolutely no way of MJF even be able to get that through a court of law. It's like you're contractors at the end of the day. There's no way. Yeah, the company's like, no, we don't think you're worth it. We're not paying it. Mackenzie Holland, shout out to you, dude. Hello. Who's going to beat Punk then? Who is going to beat Punk? Wardlow. Wardlow's the future. Wardlow's the future champ straight up. Don't know when they'll do it. Obviously, they'll keep the title on Punk for a while. But yeah, they're building up Wardlow. Didn't know that Rock's daughter was about to become a wrestler. She's training. She's been training for quite some time. Yes, that's been around for quite a while. AEW should have had MJF push Samoa Joe out of the way. On his way out would have been amazing. Yeah, Samoa Joe would not agree to that. Unfortunately. I get your point though. Imagine little MJF do that to Samoa Joe. Yeah, that would not have gone down too great. Got Peter Parker, he's taken Aunt May to the bank. I think they were trying to sell the house, trying to get the money. Here's Doc Ock, making a withdrawal. At this moment, he's just left Aunt May. Like, I'm leaving you, I'm going. So Doc Ock is at the bank. This sequence is brilliant. Here comes Spidey. He's getting money thrown at him. Here's your change. It's a fancy bank. He's having trouble with his web. Where was Goldberg? He knocked himself out in the changing room. He literally knocked himself out in the locker room door again. So they had to rush out MJF. Even in the media reports last night, tons of reporters were asking TK about MJF. He wouldn't answer any of the questions. Did you see his little rant about CM Punk? Going, he's the draw, he's what's giving money, blah, blah, blah. What was the Friday Night War? What was that? Because he said that CM Punk won the Friday Night War. He fucking bollocks. Yes, he got that his debut was absolutely massive, but what war? What Raw war was he talking about? I won the Friday Night War. Honestly, TK needs to stop talking shite. All right, Leeds 2022. Shout out to you for joining. Hope you're well, my friend. Enjoy the rest of your evening, dude. Aunt May being used in this sequence is quite amazing. Amazing how much this CGI in this movie literally still stands up today. 2004, this was made. Is Stan Lee being a superhero himself? He's just saved somebody. Cameo for Stan Lee. Well, Punk is a draw. Yeah, I get that. I said as soon as that match was made that CM Punk was winning. No disrespect to Adam Page. I think his run was a little bit dire. Oh, the Friday night that war went on for one night and was like only for half an hour. Yeah, that war. He totally won that war. Yeah, the fucking idiot. What was the backstory to Aunt May and Uncle Ben? Didn't they have a life insurance or life savings? Surely they remortgaged as they weren't particularly just were naive. I don't know. In my opinion, putting the title on CM Punk was not the right move. Sean Roche, shout out to you. Who would you have put the title on? Would you have kept it on Adam Page then? I just don't think Adam Page's run has been great. I totally disagree. I haven't invested in Adam Page. Yes, cowboy shit and all that stuff. But what feud? He's not really been in any feuds. He's not really had that epic match other than what his matches were with Kenny Omega, which were a proper story. I don't feel like we had a proper story with him. We had some okay matches with Brian Danielson. But where was that feud? Where was the payoff for that? There was no real payoff in that battle. It was just, you're going to have a match with him. Then we got Lance Archer for a while. Then we got this guy for a while. This didn't work. It didn't work for me. There was no story for Adam Page after him winning the title. That's just my opinion. I wasn't feeling it. Sticking the title on Punk. Just look at what you can do with Punk now. You've got Forbidden Door coming up. Kenta looks like he is more likely to be the one going up against CM Punk, and it makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Who's paying money to see Ant-Man Adam Page versus Kenta? No one. You CM Punk Kenta, bang! You're going to sell out an arena within seconds. Just my opinion. Evers not a draw. Don't make it me put a pay-per-view. Doesn't understand what the buzz is around Punk. Right, fair enough. TK is a prick. Vince McMahon is a prick, says Connor. Vince McMahon knows he's a prick. I love Hangman more people will watch Punk as champ, probably the last one as champ. Yeah, it will be. I think Adam Page's next run as champion is going to be way better. I think people's first runs don't really tend to be that great. I don't even think Ronda Rousey's first run as female champion in WWE was that great, to be quite honest with you. And the problem is there's nobody really legit enough to be a challenger towards her, or it's just how they book Ronda Rousey doesn't quite get the job done. We're totally getting Punk Omega World Championship match now at some point. Yep, that's true. We'll get to look forward to it. Here's the astronaut. Jonah Jameson's son. Probably, but he's retired widow. Now income and living in the most expensive city on earth. Life insurance ran out. Yep. Surely Punk is a draw. Mbappe is a draw, but decent. I mean, I watch all PSG games. I don't watch any. Johnny is a prick, James. Peter Parker's going to talk to MJ. Good point ever. I forgot they live in New York. Best size down. 3 out of 5 AEW World Champions are ex-WWE now. Unfortunately, when you sign shitloads of ex-WWE stars, that is going to be the case for some time. But yeah, I still worry about what they're doing with the likes of Darby Allin, Sammy Guevara. They're stuck mid-table, aren't they? Doing nothing matches. Literally nothing matches. I don't really see the TBS, that title as anything huge. The mid-card title. I don't feel the prestige of it, to be honest. It's just glorified Intercontinental. I know Brody obviously held that championship, but that's not enough. It's not enough to make it prestigious. The way that it's flip-flopped between Sammy Guevara and Scorpio Sky recently just undervalues it. AEW is doing the same way as WCW and TNA. Yeah. Look, don't get me wrong. Athena, fucking fantastic. I think the more female talent they can get through that door, fantastic, brilliant work. I can commend that. Athena's probably one of the best females what got released. You can only hope that Dakota Kai gets the opportunity to go there when she's ready and a release clause is done and all that kind of crap. I kind of hope that. But then what I want to happen is that they fucking use that female division. We've got 3 female matches on a pay-per-view, which is fucking amazing. I don't talk about that enough. But, and it's what WWE do as well. Where's the storytelling match? Where's the proper feud? Why do we have to have a title involved to have a match on a pay-per-view? That blows my mind. Why can't we just have 2 females what would absolutely hate each other feuding and that beat a match? Where's Bayley? She's with Sasha. I don't know where Bayley is. I don't know if she's ready to return. The show she's going to return on is SmackDown. It's got to be. I don't understand why they put Lacey Evans on Raw. That's what I don't get. Raw is all, well, to be quite honest with you now, the brand split has happened, right? That's no more. So it doesn't matter if you're on Raw or SmackDown. You can show up on both shows. It's gone. It's no longer a thing. You're not exclusive to a show anymore. So Bayley could show up anywhere. Who would you like to see Thunder Rosa defend her title against Dave? A next feud. Chris Statlander. She's underrated. I like a new gimmick. I like Ruby Soho, but I feel that they've done enough to fucking rubbish her. Unfortunately, she just looks like a girl what should be on Dark, which sucks because that's just bad booking by AEW again. Tony Storm would be a good one. That would be interesting. But I think Tony Storm, Britt Baker are on a collision course anyway. Yeah, Chris Statlander, maybe my choice. If Jade Cargill ever lost that TBS title, instantly she's straight in there. I think that's the first time that's happened 3 women matches on a pay-per-view. Yeah, usually they relegate one of them matches to the pre-show. And this time they didn't. So, but well done to AEW for doing that for the first time. Woo. James, get Retro D-Man, we're staying AEW a lot. Just enjoy all the wrestling. Don't like those AEW fans but only see AEW and nothing else. We don't do that. I'm a wrestling fan. I promote wrestling. I watch MLW when I can. I watch NWA when I can. I watch NXT UK when I can. Love it. Soak it in. Enjoy what you enjoy. Get knowledgeable about wrestling. Don't sit there going, well, I only watch AEW. AEW is the best. It's real. God damn it. It's not that sports entertainment stuff. How do you think they get the blood on their faces, guys? Really? They played. Convinced them it was next in line. They are fast tracking that kid. Is it's Tel Aviv? Apparently, it's in Tel Aviv. Okay, it's a current classic. That statistic. I will get you that. I wonder what was the most expensive city in 2000. Oh wow, the conversation going off there about New York and stuff. Dubai. Dubai's got to be up there now. Dubai. I'm hearing lots of AEW slander though. Costs. It's just backlash because WWE fans have heard it so many times from AEW stands that they've just gone, right, fuck you, we're going to give you it back. And it's just, so they should. Both companies are as bad as each other. And that's a fact. Both have got amazing weaknesses, and we can all see it. WWE just keep putting on rematch after rematch all the time. But what WWE do, and the storyline with Bloodline right now is fucking fantastic, and it's by mistake. Vince wasn't actually going to put the titles on the Usos. That was last minute, and it's worked. Look at it, that brutal attack, and the kids crying. Man, you can't buy that shit. That's just something that was unexpected. However, RK Bro were totally by accident. We are watch NXT this week. Maybe not. I don't know. If I'm back in time, yes. I'm not sure. I've got my daughter on Thursday this week. I should be back in time because I've got her early. If I have, I will set up a stream. Unlike some, I don't shit on AEW, not because of hate or dislike. It's just because I want them to succeed. Yeah, of course, I want competition for WWE. Competition's good. A place for wrestlers to go and to wrestle in front of a huge crowd is good. It's good for wrestling. It keeps it relevant. It keeps it people interested and keeps people invested. You've got to think that I never thought that wrestling, when I was a child, would still be around today. I never thought that my interest would still be in it. Because just thought, oh, what's this cartoon? So we're just seeing a nice scene where Spider-Man's quit being Spider-Man. He's just dumped his outfit in an alleyway. Just to clarify what we're watching. Sun out shining on my face. So Peter Parker's gone back as Peter Parker. He's convinced now he's not Spider-Man. And he's happy. And he's tripped over because he hasn't got his glasses on. And he's decided to put his specs back on. So he's losing all grip of his powers right now. A lot of those people on days is shit on them, but the pricks don't even watch it. Got to remember they just clam to whatever the popular aspect is. It's them same people watch shit on Bray Wyatt. It's them same it's the same people watch shit on Alexa Bliss. Look, Alexa's come back. Yes, the doll's there because of merch, and that's the only reason why it's there. It's not a part of the storyline, thank God. I'm glad it's not, because if they make it part of the storyline again, it's like, oh, done. But seeing Alexa Black doing what Alexa Bliss does best, and that is wrestle without all the crap and the bullshit what came with it, it's fine. Totally love that. More of it, please. And let's just get. It's like Nikki ASH. Let's get her out of that flipping superhero outfit because it sucks. Don't care what people watch. I don't give two rats. Shits. Want to watch, but I'm allowed my opinion until I see different. AEW is a place where you go when WWE don't want you or need you. Yeah, it's the WWE graveyard. That's what they're promoting actually. And if MJF ends up at WWE eventually, look at Cody. Who'd think that now AEW could be the feeder promotion to WWE. That would be an interesting development. I think the one good thing about AEW is that the WWE fans somewhere big they can go where they're still relevant and the public eye in return. Surely people would be pumped if CM Punk came. He'd never work with Vince though. That's the problem there. Oh, I always say never, but not now. Not in a million. Retro Damon, I don't want these guys. Still deserve a place to work. A lot of people AEW hired are super talented. What about Danielson? Danielson is like on a retirement tour though, isn't he? But it's great to see him in all these banger of matches. People talk about AEW not being sports entertainment, but you've got Abaddon, you've got Danhausen, you've got Orange Cassidy. What do you think they are? They're sports entertainment. That's the only reason why they exist. Fair enough, I hope that at least they did discount on the latest VHS. Edward Brown, shout out to you, welcome back. Bad choice, Peter didn't give up. Bad choice, Peter. Don't give up your suit. He's arguing with MJ now. I'm not saying that they can't go there, but sure, whatever they want. Impact. Here we come. Here comes James, the hard sell. Impact is the place to go after WWE to revive their careers. Look at Diana, Chelsea Green, Cardona, Myers, Jonah. Inspiration. Yeah, cool. Smaller stage. Get time to redevelop. Reassociate yourself with the fans. I don't blame. I don't blame. I really hope Dakota Kai goes there. If Dakota Kai goes to Impact, guess who's back watching, baby? Matt Cardona, what he's doing for NWA, it's fantastic. I love it. It's just look at the NWA roster right now. It's just reinvigorated. It's just great to see these wrestlers. Some, yes, obviously we've had Melina, a bit out of date now, but it's still good to see them wrestle. Got an opportunity. So a guy's walked in, he's got the Spidey suit. He's found in a dumpster. There is a deleted scene where Jonah Jameson is wearing the spider suit and is on the desk. Going, what can I say? I'm an Impact guy. Hey, dude, I know you are. You know what? I've got no problem with Impact. All I've ever said about Impact is that I needed a wrestler to invest in. Somebody that I really wanted to get behind. I've not found that person yet. I get why people like Josh Alexander. And if you've been watching the North in the tag team days and you were fully invested in that, them as a tag team, and I get why you're invested in him as the solo star. I didn't know who they were. I never got really behind. I thought his kid being at the last event when he won the title was really, really cute. Still, don't really get the story. I'm not invested. And that's where Impact needs to just like give me that little push. James Troy, yeah, I totally agree with what you said. Impact need to go back to having bigger audiences. They're small fry. Until they get that bigger fan base, they will remain small fry. So the guy's getting beaten up because Peter Pack will not change into Spider-Man. AW Fandango. He's not Fandango, he's Dango something. Flash Dango or something. Can't remember his name now. But he's changed it. Josh Alexander, yes. I get the buzz. I get the whole thing about him, but I'm not a massive fan if you get me. It's not like I just haven't watched enough of him to get behind him to see what he's about, and that's it. Surely AEW deserves some respect though. Oh, they've got my respect. They've done some fantastic stuff, don't get me wrong. Still lacking on that female division though. Still make mistakes. I think the storytelling's not quite there yet. I think it's a bit middledy piggledy, and this needs to be tuned in a little bit. They do big business, mate. Takes a while to find the feet. They're only 3 years old, guys. 3 years, and a lot of the proper hardcore fans are wanting them to jump over massive fences, which WWE cleared a long time ago. Just give this company time. What AEW needs to do is get tour dates over here in the UK, because sadly, a lot of people here in the UK are massively aware of this promotion. The toys do not fly off the shelves. The B&M, what I go to, has still got loads of AEW figures in, because nobody picks them up. Nobody buys them. More people watch Impact on YouTube than matches on WWE and AEW. Well, yeah. Imagine trying to take a Coke or McDonald's. Boost, 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 boost. Vince wanted to sign him. Tells you everything, doesn't it? Of course, True Love runs smooth. Midsummer's Night Dreams, Shakespeare. Wow, what conversation is this ever? It's very, very, very arty-farty. So Peter's confessing that he was like reason that Uncle Ben died, taking the blame. Casuals don't even know about AEW. Yeah, 'cause it's not. People, right? My work colleagues. Obviously, we do night shifts, so we watch like TV programs during the night. AEW comes on, and they're confused by it. They're like, "Isn't that wrestling you watch, Dave?" It's not WWE. No, that's AEW. What's AEW? Oh, it's you try and explain it, and they're like, it's like goes over their head. If you're in the know with AEW, you're in the know. But I feel that the fan base is not huge over here in the UK. I kind of feel that it's kind of like so. People know about it if you're a massive wrestling fan. But if you talk about wrestling to a non-wrestling fan, they've heard of it, WWE or WWF. Struggle with the old AEW concept. From outside, it just feels when a football team is taken over by a billionaire, like a big city like Robinho, off to a superpower, trying to take shirt cuts. So we're watching Doc Ock reinvigorate his core, his magnet core thing, what he was making. Spidey behind the vigilante justice. James Franco proper getting into the hatred of. I hate this buckler. Your father only expressed. What point in this film does he not tell him about his glider? Peter Parker didn't kill your father. He did not. It was his own glider. How do you fucking know? I'm quoting Shakespeare before Peter is trying to get MJ back, and it's not working. You ask a casual fan what's NWA, 8 out of 10 might probably say rap group. Straight out of Compton. Straight out of Compton it is. James, were your favourite wrestler from WWE, AEW, NWA, MLW, men and women? What is your favourite? That is a question to everybody in the chat. Who is your favourite wrestler outside of WWE? There, or AEW? What is your favourite wrestler outside of WWE and AEW? Who's your favourite wrestler? Mine's Nick Aldis. Matt Cardona's quite close. So outside of WWE and AEW, who is your favourite wrestler? That's a question to you guys in the chat. AEW originals are slowly shrinking. They're doing NAFL, TNA. On the other hand, kept hold of their stars for years and years and used them correctly. Kind of. Not in the right way, though, but kind of. I was watching GCW, my cousin says. It was shit. Good of your cousin. Arrogant people slate WWE for wrestling in general. The growth of the UFC is killing it. People slate wrestling. It's hard enough for WWE to stay relevant. I don't know. It's a very strange place, is wrestling. It's still the actual culture in the UK is that it's still a kids show. That it's a kids show. It's for kids. Males like my age generally just see it. Oh, you watch guys in tights. Why are you watching men in tights? And it's not real. They don't actually fight. But when you appreciate what we watch, and it's just an appreciation of what we're watching at the end of the day, where we're like, so Peter Parker's gone into a burning building to save a little girl. We're down to earth, just like that, mate. Must respect. I will say, Sting, out of pure royalty, as he is a wrestler who made me look, but he's an AEW, so he's not outside of the WWE AEW sphere. Try and answer outside of them two companies. So think of release stars. I don't know. AJ Styles, Bianca, AEW, Britt Baker, and Darby Allin. NWA's Nick Aldis, Camille. Camille's done really well. I was surprised at her. MLW's Hammerstone, Holly Dad. I call it Dad. Yeah, I know what you'd spell. Mine, obviously, is going to be Bailey. Oh, he's surprised. WWE. Right, I'll do WWE. Bailey. Easy. The males. I don't really have a favourite male. Edge. I always liked Edge. Cody Rhodes, maybe. Kevin Owens. TNA was amazing. Never missed an episode when Hogan came along. Just threw a remote at my TV. TNA could have been so much bigger. Hogan Dixie never came around. A lot of it was Vince Russo. Vince Russo was poison. Eric Bischoff got his hands on too many politics in the back. Main event Mafia should have never have happened. That should have never been a group. Aces of Eights could have been bigger than what it was. Half of the teammates turned out to be flipping no-mark jobbers. It sucked. It's like, nah, they could have really done something big with that. Impact, Josh Alexander and Diana. I can't comment on it. Impact. Outside of those, I'd say Mickey Rourke in a wrestling movie. Mickey Rourke. The Ram. Dave, I don't know any skate pier. Spear. Oh, you don't know any Shakespeare. Just an Irishman. Mate, you don't know any Shakespeare. Rapunzel, let down. No, it's obviously Disney. Rebel, Irish Rebel. But it's when it worked out of the video shop, changed. Right. For me, right, Peter Parker should totally get off with this Russian bird. Yeah, I'll have a glass of milk. Can I have some of your cookies? Can you sleep with me? Can you stop over the night? Because you're rather pretty. A bit skinny, but pretty. Aces and Eights could have been as big as NWA if done right. Yeah. I thought it flatlined. I thought some of the members of Aces of Eights were shit, to be quite honest with you. It didn't really deliver on, while they were still wearing masks and stuff, there was that intrigue, who are they, blah, 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 and then it were like revered, it's Anderson. I think Bubba Ray was one of them, Taz, Devon, and it's like, really? This the team? That what's doing this? It's like, nah, I'm done. I'm bored now. Yeah, imagine getting some big names. Using New Japan would have been a great idea as well. Imagine one of them being, I don't know at that time, Kenta or somebody. I don't know who were around about that time when they were doing that in New Japan, but imagine them doing it with New Japan stars would have been fucking brilliant. Wait, did Ari say Trivium? That is a heavy metal band. Trivium. Nice one. What said ever? I don't know, mate. Romeo and Juliet. For Arto. James was my favourite tag team in TNA. In TNA, Beer Money. Can answer that. One thing TNA did before anyone, the top wrestling company, deserved all the credit. TNA created the women like women first properly. Look at Gail Kim. Still called them knockouts though. I will give it that. They still call them knockouts, which is still a term which should never be used. We'll talk about divas, but knockouts is the exact same word, and I hated that because it's still. You look at some of Tess Knocker and all of these females what came through, they're still all pretty dimbos, weren't they? Gail Kim was great. I do like her. The fact we saw an Awesome Con a little bit too much in the last retro watch along. I bet most people haven't even heard of most of the promotions I watch. Mate, you surprised me with what you talk about. Obviously, I've heard of OVW. I've heard of GCW. I remember promotions back in the day called CZW, which had a lot of great wrestlers on there. I think Jack Evans came from there. Beer Money, AMW, Daniels and Christopher Daniels. Obviously, LAX, Voodoo King Mafia. They love the Mafias in TNA, I'll tell you. What about the Elvises? You remember the Elvises? The Johnsons. Favourite tag team ever, the Johnsons. Ever went through from thunderstorms, lost a shoe, running in a video shop. DK making jokes about me working in a video store back in the day. Hey, I would have loved to have worked in a video store. I bet you had one of them curtain jobs in that video store as well, where you kept all the bluey films, all the dirty adult films. Yes, have you got Debbie Does Dallas? Yeah, it's just through that curtain at the back. Right, kiss, marry, and avoid CM Punk, Chris Jericho, Cena. Why would we want to do that? They're all men. Avoid. The original LAX, yes, the original LAX, which is Hernandez and Homicide. Oh, fuck, the Flying Elvises. Yes, do you remember? Oh, yes, the Elvises. First ever TNA pay-per-view, the Elvises came out. Quite unbelievable. They had a guy called Amazing Red. Remember him? Amazing Red. Very big on the indie scene. So we're back on the rooftops. We've been in this position before in the first film, but he's back up there to try and re-find himself. So he's going to run off the side of a building. Imagine not having your powers and you just think, I'm going to run. See if I can actually do something. Here he goes. You can clearly see that that's not Peter Parker. I'm back. And he falls. Apparently this part here, it was written in by Sam Raimi. Because Peter Parker, Tobey Maguire was complaining about having a back pain problems and wasn't going to do Spiderman 2. So it said that this bit was written into that. My back. Fun fact, Jimmy Wang Yang was a part of that. Yes, he was. Was Sonny Siaki as well? One of them, Sonny Siaki? See, there's a name that you probably thought I would have not known. Who remembers Shark Boy? Of course we remember Shark Boy. He was on the last pay-per-view. On a retro pay-per-view, what we just did. Give me a shell, yeah. Very funny stuff. Ever says, sadly we do not have adult movies, but that is why I quit. There was this dude who creeped on me all the time, right at closing, and imagine didn't help me at all. Oh, you did have adult movies. Alright. Ooh, creepy dude. So you had the curtain. The dodgy curtain. Ooh. We don't have that here in the UK. We never had that section. We had soft core, and we used to just put them out on the open. There used to be a special shelf for them, but we never had a back room for the dirtier stuff. Dave, remember Curryman? Yes, that was Christopher Daniels. Oh, Christopher Daniels in the Curryman outfit. Fun fact. TJP played Suicide in TNA. Well, it was also played by Christopher Daniels as well. It was played by several people. But TJP was one of the main people to wear that outfit. So we've got MJ. She's meeting Toby Maguire. They're in a cafe. Sounds awful, ever. Yeah, imagine being stalked. Proper perverts around. But, yeah, Sonny Siaki. See, I remember my stuff. There was one night I was alone in the store. A guy was harassing me. One night I actually thought the guy was going to jump me in the car lot. So I quit. Manager did nothing. Okay, that is terrible. That's terrible. That's next level shit, isn't it? It's a shame that day and age where people didn't really care. I mean, now, obviously, it's totally different. But, well, I say it's totally different. It's not really. It's still shit. Because you've got a porn section doesn't mean that you're obliged in other aspects. It's kind of creepy, but really bad. Yeah, it sucks being a woman sometimes. Not gonna lie. Yeah. I get it, man. It's like there's some dirty ass perverts out there, and the internet has only awoken the worst ones. They've always been around, right? But I think the internet's helped encourage it. William Ency, hey, the neighbourhood had preserved honey. So I was leaving my driveway, helped the old lady empty her trash. She gave me a big old jar of honey. Why would I live somewhere else? Go, honey. She gave you some honey, did she? That was sweet. Everett, I don't move. He's in the door. Just kidding. So MJ is pretty much telling Peter Parker. They're going to share a kiss. Ooh. Can't imagine Blockbuster having those films. I always thought they were just adult shops. No, they did. They had some kind of risque stuff, but it was only soft porn, and it was very limited. Very, very limited what you could find, but they did have them. What's worse was the manager on duty was a woman. She didn't care. What? Why would not a woman be siding with a woman? what kind of crazy bitch is she? Man, that sucks. Adult movies. Suddenly springs. James, remember Shocker? The Shock. You mean the Shock Master? That's what you're talking about. Shock Master. How they thought that sticking Typhoon in a stormtrooper mask covered in silver flipping glitter was a great idea. Look how threatening he is. Oh my god. But what was that? AWA. Oprah is good tonight. I hope I can actually sit and watch it tonight. I really want to watch that tonight. I want to stay up. Wish me luck. It's still light outside, to be honest. So Doc Ock has kidnapped MJ. I think we're getting near the finale of this movie. 2 for Pink, 1 for the Stink. Dave went for a porn DVD. I've got loads of porn DVDs. I'm a male. Don't mean I go out raping women though. Just don't be flipping absurd. Dave, I can't wait for Wednesday. To get Dolph out of my team. Right, like I said earlier, anybody what you actually want him to trade, please put them in the comments of this stream, and then I'll put them in the wheel so that I've got the names ready, because it is just simpler that way. It saves me messing around. Serious question. Anybody in the chat start a wrestling company if they could? How much would you think it would cost to start one? Who would you hire to help you set one up? What, a wrestling company? You just need a ring. Need wrestlers. Depends on what kind of level you're looking at. If you're starting from early, you need a trainer. Somebody what's going to work with people to get wrestlers. Because obviously you're going to have to look at it proper trainees rather than established wrestlers to start with. Because you just got to work from the bottom up. So establish your own stars. Yeah, oh God. Obviously, first hiring a place to train. Starting point. Getting a ring together. Getting a crew together. Just lots of moving parts what need to be done beforehand. But once you've set it all up, gravy. Actually, it wasn't a Blockbuster. It was like a local store chain, so it didn't matter. I've got my revenge though. It went out of business. You were campaigning outside the shop. Don't go in there, serve porn, and don't defend women's rights. Wait, what's a DVD again? Oh yeah, because you just download. It's a DVD. Imagine saying what is the DVD. God, you've no chance with your VHS then, have you? Really? Forget it. Huh? It was on a tape. Yeah. Everybody's talking about porn now. Now amazing. Yeah, but we're not talking it in a seedy sense, though, are we? We're just talking about it randomly. So it's not seedy. There's nothing seedy being said. You need an accountant first off, Dark Knight. Second, you could do a choreographer or studio. No more than 15 wrestlers. Yeah, you need to start small. Hire in a room, trainer, getting it all together. Just work from there. I'd work in a shop in a butcher's, and this guy played a butcher in a TV shop. TV shop came in on a weekend and demanded I open and close a meat section. What? What the flip, man? In all seriousness, I could imagine setting up a wrestling company. You could do, but you'd have to it's not a company. You're just setting up a promotion. Stay under the tax bracket for your first year. More than 15 would go under the quick. Also get a loan for start-up capital. Never use your liquid assets. Borrow against your home, autos, boats, etc. Manage a strip club. I'd have it shut down. Imagine just always getting lap dances from your own workers for free. Got a lap dancing bar. Spiderman, this is the infamous train scene. This is what makes this movie flipping fantastic. Doc Ock and Spidey fighting on a speeding train. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, not me, Dave. William. All right. I could, but I know for a fact I would fail, but I don't give a shit about starting up a business. So I would end up hating. It was Fred Elliott. Fred Elliott. Oh my God, Fred Elliott. Jesus Christ. Spidey's had to take his mask off, and he's just realised he's using his Spidey senses that the train line is going to end. It's a non-finished train line. Wow. Hello, Spider-Man. Tight bonus. Wow. It's only Connor who could be looking at the crotch area of Spider-Man. Nobody else is looking at that area. Not even the women. And there's just our Austin, because it sounds like Austin. Our Connor what's going. I like them bonus. So Spider-Man's fully exposed. They can see what he looks like. Have you got any more bright ideas? Spider-Man now is going to use that technique of webs. He's going to stop the train from going fast by tearing up half of the buildings. I thought about maybe opening a sex parlour. Who knows about a lot of things, but I'm limited to say what. I already have 2 animals fill it. Get a license to be able to open up an adult petting zoo. An adult petting zoo. Well, a bit of playing with cocks, but Jesus Christ, it's all different level, isn't it? Connor says, "Why did the sperm cross the road? Because I put on the wrong sock this morning." Tried to tell that we would be setting up a wrestling company. For 2 minutes later, you're opening up a sex parlor. That's true. What? Yeah, Dark Knight, but I'm that kind of. That's not the kind you think. Spider-Man is being saved. He stopped the train, but he's passed out in the meanwhile. People are helping him back into the train. The young snip of a boy. How many weirdos would pay to touch animals? I would be a trillionaire. Yeah, but would you expose an animal? That is bestiality. That are right there. You're promoting bestiality, which is a crime. Some people. Oh, you are good, Robert. He's just a kid. He's just a boy. No older than my son. He's just woken up to realise that he's like completely exposed. And realised he hasn't got his mask on. These two kids are nephews, I believe, of Sam Raimi, the director. I think they're his nephews. So that's great that they've got either sons or nephews. I know they're a part of his family. I think it's nephews. And they're giving the mask. And they're all going to keep a secret for him. Spider-Man, people are helping him back up. But here comes Doc Ock. It's not finished with Spidey yet. He's mine. Here's a guy from Sopranos. Yo, and you're gonna get to him, you gotta get from me. Look at these guys. And it's like there's just not there, and he just parts straight through them all. Yeah, you've been New Yorker. You gotta save a boy. Just post my farm animals exotically and create a site. Farmers only fans. Who wants a shout out in tomorrow's video? Ooh, there's a promise there from Jesse Jackhammer. Connor should get a shout out. What does one saggy boob say to the other saggy boob? If we don't get some support, people will think we're nuts. Do you even understand that joke, Connor? See, ever that is how you kill porn talk. Talk about farms. Doc Ock has delivered Spiderman to James Franco, Harry Osborn. So he's getting his rather appropriate placed dagger. William, I'm gonna be NCOK, not how I expected. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, do whatever a Spider-Man can. James, Harry's just realised that it is his good friend, Peter Parker. Wow, she found out that it's got MJ. I learned that by watching Johnny. He learned me something. Who's this Johnny we keep talking about? Who's that guy? Who's Johnny? Who is Johnny? Johnny, he said. Do 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 do. Johnny, he said. Who is Johnny? Dave, the new Kenobi out Wednesday. Is it Wednesday now? What, we're Friday. Ooh, we're always on a Friday. I don't know. Can't wait. Hello there. Thing is, all the brain passages I've seen. The thing is, all the train passengers have seen Peter Parker unmasked. They have, and they've promised not to say anything. Theoretically, then, we're in the Spider-Man No Way Home. They should have all appeared because they all know Spider-Man. They should have all gone through the multiverse. Edward Brown, shout out to you. Telling him, James, how much he loves him. Don't talk about Bruno. Johnny. What happened to that Johnny? To be honest, I'm glad I have not heard about Chris Meyer anymore. What happened to him? He DM'd me saying that he'd found a new stream to go to, that he didn't want to be a part of this community anymore, blah, 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 blah. So he's left. Obi-Wan Kenobi is out already. Now, yeah, the first two episodes, which were out on Friday. But he's talking about the third episode. MJ's getting pulled towards the collider. I won't call it a collider. I don't know why. Metal thing. Dave, I don't love you though. I know you don't. I don't love you either, Edward. I find you mildly annoying. You're like a boil on my ass. Incredibly annoying. And itchy. What if those people went in the Thanos snap? It never happened though, did it? No. It never happened. There was no Thanos snap. I meant the third episode. I've seen the new Winnie the Pooh picture they're making. The Winnie the Pooh. Seriously, no. Don't want to see it. Not in a million years. I love my horror films, but that is something that I don't want to see. Out female, old fashioned way and mixed and mingle. I don't want to forget the muscle man dance. Oh, Connor, I know you do. I know you do. I'm still waiting for Paris proof. Yeah, we're not getting it. That pitch looked generic. Looked like he'd stolen it from somebody else. He's done no videos on it. Every video that I've seen him, he's in the same room at all. That's Dave. We love and you don't love me. You find me annoying. Dave loves Bailey. Yeah, Jesse's totally correct. I do. I'm in love with Bailey, and that's it. I just said I've just done some research, pal. I was right. The next episode airs on Wednesday. Okay, cool. That's cool. That's it. That's excellent. That's sooner than I thought. Well done. Awesome. Can't wait. Love that. Loving it. Loving it. I love Leah. Leah is my favourite character in that. What a sassy little girl that is. She's great. Love it. Episode 3 of Kirby is out on Wednesday at 8 p.m. in the UK. Every Wednesday, can't wait. Obi-Wan. We need proof, Edward. We need proof. God damn it. He ain't got any. He didn't take any photographs. He's in a flipping stadium full of loads of people and he didn't take one photo. He didn't take one selfie where there's loads of flipping Liverpool supporters. Man, I'm sorry, you just know that my channel would have just been full of footage. Because why wouldn't you? If it was me, I would have been hundreds of pics. Yeah, my channel would have been flooded with it. You'd have had a week of that one day in Paris. Dave hasn't fallen asleep yet. Something isn't right. I'm awake. No. Spiderman and Doc. It's the final battle. We're near the end of this film, by the way. At 8 a.m. Oh, is it 8 a.m.? I'm going to say, they just put it straight out, don't they? James Franco is such a jerk in this movie. Yes. He's a jerk all the way through this franchise, to be quite honest with you. But disrespect to the butler. The butler's a dick. You've seen him in the third one. He goes up and goes, your dad was killed by the collider and it wasn't Spider-Man. Why couldn't you fucking tell him that now? Why didn't you tell him in this film? Well, it's like, let's all go through this whole subplot. And it's the flipping butler what tells him anyway. MJ sees Spider-Man for the first time as Peter Parker. Oh, and now she loves him. But no. All the metal is going to get squashed. Yeah, we actually see a bit of Nika there. She's wearing underwear. He's got a TikTok. He could have made a video. He didn't. When is The Walking Dead coming back? I don't know. I couldn't answer that question. The movie needs to finish up. Laptop is about to die. Yeah. Well, once the movie's over, the stream is pretty much done. Always found it weird that Mark Jane seeing somebody else but still giving Peter hints that she wants to be with him. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's freaky. Tobey Maguire is the best Spider-Man of all time. It's not even close. Fact, depends on who you talk to, don't it? Everybody's got the different Spider-Man. I don't think that Andrew Garfield's even in the conversation, but I like Tom Holland. I don't get me wrong, I don't know disrespect to Tobey Maguire, but I do like Matt Holland. No one cares Walking Dead is shit. I like Walking Dead. It's always a rewatch. I'm stuck on season 5. I get stuck. Yeah, some of it's crap. I'm not gonna lie, some of it's crap. Season 2 is shit. You try and rewatch season 2 and you're watching it and just thinking, well, how did I stick with this? Because it's shite. It only really got interesting again when they brought in Negan. Dave, time out, James. Toby is the best. He's made a big giant web. How convenient. It doesn't look like fibre optics at all. I like Andrew as Spidey, but his movies were subpar to the rest. 50-50, shout out to you. Amazing Spider-Man 2 wasn't great. The thing is that he's meant to be a nerd, and he's too cool. It was too cool to be a nerd. It didn't fit. I don't think it was really in love with her fiance. I think she was just in denial. That is true. She wanted Toby. She wanted Spider-Man. Toby is always in my heart. Connor, don't do that. You won't do that. No, I won't. Simple as. If Walking Dead happened in real life, it would be useful to faction up. I would set up. Just get into a place what's got pretty huge facilities. Warehouse where you can lock everything up with eye secure walls so they can't get in. Make sure there's food. Just make sure you can actually grow your own food as well. So ideally, you want to be in a farm. Did make a fourth, but they scrapped it 4 days after release. I don't know why. Cool, Spider-Man was perfect for 12-year-olds. 12-year-old me, lol. James' favourite chart. James, the favourite. James is the favourite. He's the first. That's what it is. James is the first. Wes, shout out to you. Hope you are well, my friend. We're all good. I'm the special one. He is special. As good as Tom Holland is, Toby is still my number one. Franchise that exists without him, of course. I get you. I get where you're coming from. You're a originalist. But, I don't know. I think Tom Holland is the perfect representation of Spider-Man. Not too nerdy, not too popular, just around about the right age. Toby and Andrew Garfield always seemed to hold. They played Peter Parker in college when he was always meant to be in high school. So I think the Tom Holland one is more factual than the two what we got. Did you know that Tobey Maguire did make a fourth one? It never got released. Dave doing interviews for my post-apocalyptic group. I'd know what community members can offer. Me, I offer you great survival because I watch Walking Dead. And the best thing to do in Walking Dead is get covered up in blood and guts and be bloody quiet. And fall asleep, which I'm pretty much flipping down with that. As you can see. As you've seen on live streams before, I am good at the sleeping thing. So you know you're going to be safe with me. Dave, question for you. All right, go on, fire away. James, fire away, dude. So he's just found this like secret room which never existed in the first film. Crazy. Oh god, here we come with the loads of accounts. Connor timed me out, saying things. I cried at the end of No Way Home. Green Goblin exposed. There's all the little bombs, which are lined up as if they're like a collection. Can't tell you why, but just to do it again. There's the serum. His dad injected into himself. I am an annoying middle child. What's the question, James? There's the glider. Eva and Dave are definitely in the group. It's out of James and Edward for the tough guy. What, they're the tough guy? James, then. Edward, too busy fighting shadows. I've got a question. Connor, go away. No. Raise your questions. Anybody what's got questions, question time. Q&A time. I am the annoying middle child of the channel. Just annoying. No middle about it. So we've got the wedding. Is she going to go through with this wedding? Answer on a postcard and send it to the usual address. James, it would steal. I would steal food. I'd win the fight though. I forget all the politics of Abramovich and the Russian-Ukraine stuff. And just through focus on football, Roman Abramovich, the greatest football owner ever, is Roman Abramovich the greatest football owner ever? No, I don't think so. No, not really. No, I don't know. Owner. How much of the Glazers were a part of the success of Man United? I can't think of when they took over Man United, to be fair. In recent times, yeah, I could probably agree with that. But in history of clubs, the guys were on Liverpool, Perry, and all them lot. Before we went into this business of letting these consortiums and flipping Americans come in. I don't know. That's a good question. Interesting. I don't really know my owners that much, if I'm being honest. If zombies could, we'd meet up as a group. If zombies were around. Zombies can't run in that Walking Dead universe, so we should be fine. I'm a City fan. Neighbour next door. Child. Office child. James, that's tough. I think I plough a lot of money in and stay a lot longer than people accepted his sacking. 21 trophies for Chelsea since Roman Abramovich took over Sky Sports. Are saying he's the best. How many managers? How many managers has he gone through? Because I think that's more of a telltale for me. It's not the trophies. It's the signings. How much money has he spent to be? I don't think so. Because it's not how much you spend, it's how less you spend. Because that really makes the club financially sound. You take Abramovich's money out of Chelsea. What were Chelsea? I'm not sure on that one. I'm not sure on that opinion. Done great for the club, but the club had nothing before he turned up. So Peter Parker and MJ smooching. Go get him, Tiger. I'm going to say Leicester owners are awesome. They're the guys who let out life earnings to Blackburn to win the league with his local team. Oh, you mean Jack Walker? Jack Walker did nothing after that one season, though. It was like one season and that was it. But you're on about Jack Walker with Blackburn. If it is on the Apocalypse, Dave in Real Life community, we'll all meet up. We can help each other. God, imagine all of us together. We wouldn't reign long. You'd be you and Edward fucking bickering in a corner. James, like, proper, just bouncing, bumping zombies out of the way. I'll be streaming. Ever write this guitar? That's awesome. I wished I had one. So, already cracks in their relationship, their marriage. And that is the end of Spider-Man Part 2. Tobey Maguire, Kirsten Dunst, James Franco, Alfred Molina. Oh, just some of the names. Elizabeth Banks. Some with same with City. There's nothing till the Saudis. Yeah, it's money clubs. I'm not interested in that. I mean, yes, we got FSG come in. They did shove a lot of money into the club, but what they did is they actually the first job that they did was get us out of debt. We were like 300 million in debt at that time, and FSG just came in and went, "But we bought that out, cleared us debt up," and honestly, now Liverpool Football Club is one of the top league, one of the highest earning clubs in English football, just through the fact that we have great financial history now, which is just great news. Dave, I was Moore's family at Liverpool, pal, who owned Littlewoods. All right, okay, yeah, I knew something. Were Perry were a part of that though, wasn't he? Something like that. I don't know, but Moore's, yeah. It would be the King of the Ring. It could be a dual King of the Ring. Chose one of your stars and you're most confident with, and do like a tournament. Yeah, we could do a tournament eventually. We've now got 33 players. I need one more. We need more. Need loads more. But I'm running out of wrestlers. City fans think they are history when only won 2 trophies in 50 years. Yes, that is true. Ever always wanted to play, but got the last year wrong. The last year, I'm not bad at it. It's acoustic. Not Littlewoods. Sorry, I mean Pools panel. Okay. Dave, do you agree that our parade yesterday was much, much, much bigger than City? Of course it was. It was fucking country mile bigger than City's one. The thing is, and I'm proud of this, and I put it in a tweet, that basically, to say we lost the Champions League final, the turnout yesterday was fucking phenomenal. I am so proud to be a supporter of Liverpool Football Club because the fan base, we're loyal. We don't let losses get us down. We step back up. I am so proud of my boys. We won 2 trophies, which, fuck, a couple of years ago, we weren't winning anything. Before Klopp, we were struggling. And look at where we are now. I mean, I can't want any more. Icing on the cake, we beat Man City in the Community Shield and really put a benchmark on the new season. Haaland or no Haaland, I think Liverpool can really cause some damage next season. I think Vic Perry was at some point as a chief executive or something. Yeah, I think Vic Perry was around a long time. Man United could not win anything for another 30 years and still be more successful than City. That was Liverpool for a long time. It took Man United and Alex Ferguson to come and topple us. But Ferguson always had that in his mind when he came from Aberdeen. He always said that he wanted to be best, have the best club in English football, and he achieved it. And you know how he achieved it? He played the Liverpool way. We lost our way under Souness. Souness came from Rangers and didn't know what the fuck he was doing. Thought he could bring this success from Rangers to Liverpool, and it didn't work. All he did was bring us Mark Walters, who was great, but then he just signed like Julian fucking Dix from West Ham, which was like, what the fuck are you doing? Top 5, bottom 5 in a tournament. You need to you need it up to top and then top. Put top and then top bottom 10. Okay. We'll work it out. I'll try and find a way of doing it. Let's get the tag team stuff out of the way first. Let's do a month for that. And then we'll start looking at introducing tournaments and stuff. Dave, to be honest, do you see us winning the league and the Champions League again under Klopp? Yes. Why not? Why not? Why can't we? We've lost the league by a 1 point for the last 2 seasons. It's not too shabby, is it? You know what I mean? Can't really complain at that. I've got no complaints with Liverpool Football Club. Johnny Wrestling. Thought you weren't coming back, dude. Thought you was done. Thought you had mates. Fun fact: we had one on Sunday. It would have been knocked out United off their perch for being the most successful club in England. We would have been the most successful club in England. We are the most successful. All right, I've just got Sky Sports news on UEFA commissioned independent report into the events surrounding Champions League final in Paris. French sports minister also commissions a report, so things are getting looked into on that. Roman Abramovich completes his 2.25 billion sale of Chelsea to investment group led by Todd Bowley and Clear Lake Capital. Second seed Daniela Medvedev knocked out of the French Open in the fourth round as Marin I can't say his last name, wins in straight sets. So clubs to recommendations of UEFA issues Sevilla regarding food, water, and to be honest, City are scary with Haaland. Alvarez might need 150 points. Ain't coming back. I banned him. Johnny Vesley came back. I was here. Dark Knight came time. He's upset the chat. Can't do naught about that. You don't get to come back. You leave. Especially if you've caused all that kind of shit. We need Sleepy Dave again. Yeah, we don't need Sleepy Dave again. I'm alright, I'm fine. I'm a bit itchy though. I need to go to the toilet and stuff, but we're fine. I need to go to the toilet and I'm going to have a drink. Oh, I love this camera now. Look proper clear. Dave, did you hear that Klopp asked where the final was next year? He said, Istanbul, I'll book an hotel now, lol. He's guaranteed that he will be in the final next year. Can't really guarantee anything in football. But remember, last time we got beat by Real Madrid in the final, we got to the final the following year and won. Against English opposition. Imagine we do that again. And we break City's heart again. Ah! Connor Trisbenoit didn't kill his family. What? James, what did Johnny say? Oh, is that what he said? Is that what he put in? I thought, James, you were saying that. And I know you don't mean that. Ireland might get rested here. There will be Champions League. Jesus might go to Arsenal. That's cool. Hope he's got. It's not Paris. It won't be Paris. Can't do Paris again. Oh God, have we had somebody called Chris Benoit in the chat? Fuck off. Preston Defender. Right, what did you think of that film? Put your scores in if you remember watching it back in the day or you were watching it now. What's your scores for Spider-Man 2? And I'll put my scores in. I think this is the best Spider-Man movie by a country mile. I do love the new one, don't get me wrong. But this one, at the time when it was released, 2004, really changed the way that comic book movies were watched. But the first one did a fantastic job of introducing us into this universe. But this went to the next fucking level. This was one of the best. Hope we never be... will never be Paris. 10 out of 10, childhood in a nutshell. 9 says Dark Knight. It's one of my favourite films. Especially out of the franchise. Out of all of them. This one's really high up there. If I were to do a rank, this is top. I think we will win the Champions League next season. I actually do, especially with the huge rumours on Twitter about us being the favourites to get Son from Spurs and Osman Dembele from Barcelona on a free. I think Osman Dembele is a shoe-in. He's been linked to us many, many times. Right, lads, I am out. Ziggy Dice has just come on Twitch. Got to re-up my sub. All right, Ever, right. Shout out to you, my friend. Enjoy Ziggy Dice. We'll catch you. We're live on Wednesday. We'll try and get a video out tomorrow. Recap. Go into the final table. So we'll get results from Raw tonight, and that'll be in the video tomorrow. Son said that he wants to play under Klopp. That'd be cool. Son would be a good signing. I like Son. Mane going to Bayern. No chance. Dembele plays about 5 games a season. Because of Barcelona, innit? We get him on a free, and that will be a great move. Or are we still talking about Benoit? Let's stop talking about Benoit. Modi Spoon, yes, because of his injury, but he's still a great player. Getting him on a free is not bad. It's worth that little bit of a risk getting it on a free. I wouldn't want to pay money for him. Getting him on a free, it's not bad. French international, not bad. Not a bad little signing for a freebie, and we do well. We are freebies, to be honest. Well, we're getting Song, no chance. Says Dark Knight Tottenham play hardball. They would ask for stupid money. Depends on if Levy needs stupid money, doesn't it? Edward, but it's a waste if he's never fit. I can understand that. Connor, what was your question? You never asked a question. James asked a question. You never did. Where were yours? Richard D-Man here. Dave, here's a question. Want to hear your thoughts. Will City win a Champions League before Man United win the Prem? I want to say yeah. Retro D-Man, I really do. But for some reason, your history in the Champions League is shit. Thought closest you got were Chelsea last year, and you bottled it. The money that you spend every season to achieve it is ridiculous. You should have achieved it by now. It's like Paris Saint-Germain. I don't get it. So I want to say yeah, but I don't believe it, to be quite honest. Great thing about Mane and Salah, they were built to last. They can play games after game after game. Can't replace that easily. Dark Knight said before we were willing to pay 120 million plus add-ons for Song. Out of the 4 clubs, we are the Champions League. Spurs are going to struggle. You do remember the last time Spurs were in the Champions League, they did get to the final. Let's just put that on the table for everybody. Do you know what I mean? Let's stop bagging them. Will Newcastle be Premier League before United? No. Man United will win the league before them. Newcastle have got a long way to go. Long, long way. You've got to replace a full team. There's no champions there. Absolutely not. 100% no. Pep just throws money at his problems. But fortunately, you've got Phil Foden, who's fucking ace. And he didn't buy him. He came from the academy, so I'm impressed with that. Moldy Spoon, yep, true. Right, I'm going to give my score to this, and then I'm bidding you adieu. Like I said, I love this film. It's simple. You already seen my score already. So Spiderman 2 gets a 9 out of 10. Boom, there you go. In fact, we could stick that over here, I suppose. Boom, we'll make it huge. There we go. 9 out of 10. Like I said, we're back on Wednesday. We're going to do a Fantasy Wrestling League stream where you get to pick. So please let me know which wrestler that you're putting back into the wheel in the comment section of this stream or in the private chat in the DM, which is marked up as Wrestling League. Could do that. Got like tomorrow to do all that. Or just let me know, DM me or something, what wrestler you're putting in. Just makes it easier for me. These fee transfers are cheap because of the players' significant wages, but they're personal terms and has got nothing to do with Tottenham Hotspur, so that's okay. Dark Knight, but we read players that were before Klopp 190 million pay rise to buy players. Till Man City wins the Premier League, they are not world class club. Arsenal, still not. I'll see everyone on Monday Night Raw. I think I'm going to try. Would have been in the final year, but in friends, put it in the comment section. But I already know you want to get rid of Sonia. No, a guarantee, but I hope I'll see you all tomorrow. Says 50-50. Right, that is it. I'm going to get some food. I'm going to get chilled out before Raw starts. So, thank you for everybody what's been a part of this stream. It's been a blast. Always great, and it's amazing that I've stayed awake. Look at these eyes. Tired now. But yeah, thank you everybody what's joined this stream. But it is time to say goodbye. It has been a lot of fun. Obviously, I've got Sky Sports News on right now, and they're talking about Chelsea. No, retro D-Man, you bottled it. So right then, guys, I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome, and remember to always keep it real. Until the next time, which will be Wednesday when I'm live. Video tomorrow. League table update. But until then, bye for now. Dave, I'll give you a shout out in my video. You're going to give Sam a shout out. Cool. That's good. You should. See you later. Yes, I saw Connor. I know that you want to get rid of Sonia. Right then, guys. Bye.